Oh my God. Seriously, when you don't hear from me, I'm really a timely person when I don't forget.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Something and this and it really does seriously, Yasmin, it's great to be here with you and Unfiltered. And something I think would be a great topic to talk about because I've been talking to a lot of people about it because it's causing a lot of turmoil in the marketplace and it sounds political, but I don't mean it in a political way. And I'm being totally sincere. I really want to know what's happening because the tariffs and just everything that this administration is doing, I hear it's causing a lot of problems in the commercial space, especially in California. California, New York, those kind of places where they have more, where it's more regulation. There's more regulation in place, so it's already a little bit of a challenging area, even when at its best. Meaning, you understand what I'm saying? When there's not the tariffs, now the tariffs coming on top of it, and the policies that are being put into place. How is it impacting California or where you're at?
Here we go. You're asking me questions that I am not really engaged with.
As far as the commercial, but what about the residential? How is it doing to the residential? Like here in Utah,
You mean prices going up and us not being able to
or
get
maybe
building materials or refrigerators, or what are you talking about?
new construction. How's new construction doing?
Well, I have a humongous, I'm thinking for a 4,500 square foot home going up right across the street here. It's been not even 3 months. The roof is on, the windows are in. I mean, I've never seen anything like this.
You know what? That fits right into what I've been hearing. The thing that I've heard is that the upper end, the luxury market is not being impacted. It's just rolling right along with it. No big deal. But it's the market below that, the especially like the smaller homes, the affordability homes, the homes would fall into the affordability area. I hear that's getting hit pretty hard from the tariffs and so forth.
I don't know if I would really route it toward the tariffs. I think we still are dealing with, especially in the Bay Area, if the interest rates come down, we just discussed it at our mastermind meeting yesterday, at the office. When interest rates come down, the buyers will come running again. Yes, we have a little bit more inventory than we should have, but on the other hand, buyers are ready to buy. It had not, in my opinion, it has nothing to do with the tariffs.
Got it.
My
Got it.
clients are getting their houses ready. We are still getting all the stuff that we need to get it really ready for the market with new fixtures. And I don't see anything, and call me ignorant, but I am not in that lane. I'm not in the complaining lane of, oh, the tariffs or oh, this or this. I'm a solution-oriented person where I'm
Right.
like, oh, okay, right, we'll deal with it. We'll come up with a solution. We'll figure it out. Yeah.
So as far as you expect interest rates to come down, is what I'm hearing, correct?
Yes.
What do you think is going to drive those interest rates coming down?
I don't know. They were talking at the office meeting yesterday. Um, and we get these updates every week. Not sure what he really said. But we get our graphs and analyses from lenders, several lenders, and what was the word that he used? I forget. You are much more engaged in stuff like that, in
Yeah,
the
well,
outer outer rim of things, where I have grandchildren that I worry about. I babysit once a week. I have 4 listings coming up. I'm scrambling. I have a fidgety seller that's driving me crazy. And I'm so consumed by, staying up and making sure that I perform at the highest level that tariffs, that's the furthest thing on my mind.
Right. And it's not really the tariffs that I really am. I'm not worried about tariffs, but it's just I'm wondering economically what the impact is. And you're the third person that I've talked to today that has talked about that they expect interest rates to drop, to come down. And and what would create interest rates to come down is an economic, somewhat of an economic, I'm not being doomsday or anything like that, but somewhat of an economic slowdown. That as that happens, then it's going to decrease inflation, and as the inflation comes down, then they can decrease interest rates to spur the economy back up. And so,
I don't know. Well, that's the catastrophic route that you're choosing, and I agree with you. I mean, that's why we had the interest rates we had during COVID, to prevent, people from panicking. Oh, let's just give them very low interest rates so they don't even think about, so they can focus on, oh, we get to buy a house and everything's good. We can't go to, oh, we can work from home. And, that whole scenario during COVID, I'm like, was that a service to us? No, it was absolutely crazy. And now people are so used. I mean, their houses were 300 times the value that it was, pre-COVID. And now they're getting pissed off, or now they're getting upset that, oh, it's regulating. We're actually coming down to earth because, now we have a normal market. I feel we have a normal real estate
well,
market.
in reality, though, the interest rates were low even before COVID. They were in the 19, I mean, in 2019, meaning from 20, I think 2012 on, it was pretty. The interest rates were pretty low.
Yeah, but not at 1%.
No, no, not in the one
So
percent.
pre-COVID, it was maybe 5%, 6%, something like that. If you were, if you wanted to do a buy down, maybe 4.5. But then, I mean, those interest rates, I mean, so many people refinanced at 2.5%.
Right.
So I don't know. This is what the government does to mess with us, in my
Yes, it
opinion.
is. Yes, it is. And I cannot believe Yasmine is talking about the negative aspects of government involvement. This is a breakthrough moment, folks. Breakthrough moment.
No, it's not.
She is now a conservative. Yasmine the conservative.
No, it pisses me off what the government does. They
No,
mess
I
with
agree
us.
with you.
It's like up and down, and I'm not a conservative. Again, I'm not a
But,
conservative.
but
Sometimes I have more conservative, than overly liberal opinions. But the thing is, what does it have to do? It's like, oh, how they strategically mess with our heads.
yes.
Pisses me off.
Oh,
The
it's
tariffs and how Trump tries to keep us occupied on all the things that he's throwing out. Nobody really knows, is it going to last? Oh, is this just a temporary thing? The tariffs and the relationship with now the relationship with Russia. I'm like, oh, so now he's deciding he doesn't like Putin after all. Oh, okay, but they were best friends. And how about Elon? Oh, poor Elon, it's kind of like, yeah, he had very interesting opinions, but well, Trump is really a one-man show, so Elon was a little bit too powerful. So let's have him
well,
go.
well, and the thing is so interesting is it's not just well, Trump bringing up all this stuff about the distractions and so forth, but also the the impact that it does have on, well, let me this way. Donald Trump drops a quarter in and the media, he gets coverage for months. Just, and I think every day he just drops a quarter and says, look at all that coverage for free. I don't have to pay for it. It's free coverage.
Exactly. How can that not upset anybody and everybody? I just don't get it.
And ever since he came onto the scene, he's been able to do that. It's just crazy. Puts the quarter in and just watches the media roll.
Yes.
It's
Well, I have to say it's very refreshing to hear something that suits more my opinions or my beliefs coming from you. It's kind of
oh,
like, oh, this
really?
is nice. He feels similar. We're not all up. oppositions here, but nice.
Well, I think it's the logic that I share on this that just has brought you to this side. I think that's really what it is. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure
The
that,
logic.
yeah, the logic that I've shared with you, and you sleep at night, you think about it, and you're going, man, he really makes sense. I really should be thinking more
Whoa,
along.
whoa, whoa. Wait. Very funny. Not, not at all. My goal is to bring my freedom of brain a little bit more toward you. That's why we are together, that we can share our thoughts, opinions, and maybe have an impact one way or another. It's kind of like maybe you can take a little bit of my stuff. Maybe I can. I do like the broadness of subjects and that you bring to the table. Like I told you, I'm so consumed by my stuff that when I talk to you, it's like, oh, this is nice. Maybe, yeah, I got information. I'll talk to my Republican friends and see what they think. See if I can stir it up a little bit and get more information. That's what I do.
If you can drop your own quarter in, huh, and see what you can get, huh?
No. It's actually quite contrary to this. You are putting a quarter into my brain because I run to my Republican friends, that I have and love and cherish, regardless of it's hard for me. It's hard for me to.
Yes. We know. Now you do realize I'm not Republican, right? You realize
Uh,
I'm a
you're
bit
an extremist, and those you're still an extremist, and it doesn't matter if it's left or right or up or down, as long the
I'm a
moment it gets extreme.
well, remember, the Constitution was in the middle. In the middle. I
I
am a.
don't know. I disagree.
You don't think it was ever in the middle?
No, I read some of the stuff. I'm like, no, it served those who wrote it.
Well, you realize there was a battle of the minds, meaning there's some that wanted a king or wanted king, and the other ones wanted no government, and so that's why it was in the middle.
Mm-mm.
You don't think so?
No.
Based on what? Where are you
So
coming?
let's see. Okay, just between you and I, right?
Okay.
Let's find a compromise. A compromise is actually what the Constitution is, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Compromise. So it's not in the middle. It's just one party says, okay, I'll give on this if you give on that.
Doesn't that bring you to the middle?
Not really. It still leans.
Interesting point.
It
So,
doesn't bring you to, it would say it brings you to a median, but not to a middle.
well, the median is the middle.
No,
Look up the definition of median. It's
no,
middle.
we're not talking about medium, right? So a medium. We're talking about the median where it's like, yeah, you throw everything together and then you have a median. The Constitution wasn't a median or a middle. It was a compromise. Oh, he's Googling.
What makes you think I was Googling? Even though you were right, but what makes you think that I was?
Googling?
Yeah.
Because I saw your eyes and I saw your hand. I saw the gesture of, I
You
mean,
and I have already been hanging out too long when you knew that I was going right to Google, and I was. I was looking up median because you said that the Constitution was a median, right? Is that what you were saying a minute ago? That the
it
Constitution?
was more of a median than something in it's like a middle. You would say, oh, we are throwing everything to get. It's just maybe I'm word playing. Could
Right.
I do that sometimes with the English language? Um, because the middle bothers me because there is no middle. If there was a middle, I mean, what is the middle? There's a compromise, but the compromise is also not the middle.
So what was it? So if it wasn't a middle,
Compromise.
compromise.
It was a compromise.
More on the king side, more on the more on the no government side, from your
No, I
perspective?
mean you can read through it. I mean, I'm not the constitutionalist, but if you read through your subjects, you could sit there and say, "Oh, yeah, I can see what she means. Maybe this goes more toward the king side, and maybe that one goes more to the others." And yeah, I can see why she feels compromise. Because how can it be? It's like I say the sky is blue, you say the sky is red. Is the middle purple?
No, one of us is insane. And in that case, it would be me. The sky is not red. The sky is blue. And I think you picked that right. You said the sky is blue. And I said the sky is red because you intentionally eluded that I'm the insane one.
No, no. I was actually trying to find the purple actually doesn't come from the red and the blue. It's more, it could, but I was thinking more of a combination. The red and the yellow, make an orange. So would it be orange? So you say the sky is blue, I say the sky is yellow. So we the middle is orange. So now from moving forward, we say the sky is orange.
And I really appreciate your recovery that you gave me the blue color and you took the yellow. So now you're the insane one. Yeah. But in
Oh,
reality, just really quick in a nutshell, there's the Federalist Papers that absolutely obliterated the government. That was the first thing they tried, was the Federalist Papers, and it obliterated the government. There was no government. And then when we had the war, they couldn't regulate. They couldn't force people to go to war. They couldn't win the war. Okay, and so they went, this is not working, and that's when the Constitution came into play, and where the king, the people that were looking for more royalty class, that kind of thing. Hence, that's why we have the House of Representatives and the Senate. The Senate is more of the royalty type atmosphere, and the House of Representatives more of for the people. That's the way it was set up. So that's when I say it was in the middle, is because they balanced it out. And compromise,
yeah.
compromise is a great way to put it. You
Yeah,
said
I think that was a good compromise that we have two houses, that we
right,
have the Senate and
right.
yeah.
So representative, if they would function properly. They are not functioning properly, but nonetheless, we won't go there. That's a
What
whole.
would you do? What would you do to make them function properly?
The biggest thing that has to happen is you got to get rid. Now you're going to love this one. Oh, you're going to have a heart attack. All of the unconstitutional bodies have got to be obliterated, like the Department of Education, Department of Energy, all the departments. All those different departments are not in the Constitution. They are actually against the Constitution. Because what they did was, if you notice, the politicians are constantly running for office all the time. All they do is that, because they took their responsibilities and they pushed them off. Instead of saying, I'm going to vote for this and I'm going to be held accountable to it, the voters are going to know that I did this, and if they don't like it, they're going to replace me. They went, no, 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 I don't want to do that. I just want to win always. I don't want to have any responsibility. So they set up all these departments. So these departments that are unelected bureaucrats, they're the ones that are putting all this regulation into place. And those that are supposed to be putting the regulation, like the House of Representatives, is supposed to be handling all the budget. All the spending is supposed to be voted on by the House of Representatives. Whether spending goes up or spending goes down, it's the House of Representatives that's supposed to be taking responsibility for that. All of the laws are supposed to be coming through the Senate and the House of Representatives, through Congress, but they've pushed all that off to these different departments, so they don't have to take responsibility for it. So all they have to do is run for office 24/7. And they can always say, well, I didn't vote for that. And they didn't. These departments put this into place. So what we have to do is obliterate the departments. When we obliterate the departments, we get back to the Constitution and we are free again.
Oh, again, you're saying
Yes.
again.
Yes. Meaning as a nation, right now we are not experiencing the freedom that originally it was put into place at the founding. We don't experience that anymore. There's way too much regulation, way too much government involvement. Just like you said, the government drives you nuts. They're doing this and messing with our heads and everything else. They shouldn't have the power to do that. We, the people, run this place. It says right in the very beginning, we, the people, dot, dot, dot. We run this place. The only reason why they have any power is the power we gave them, and we should take it back.
But don't you think that originally when they said we the people, they really meant themselves, we who wrote it, whoever is in power? Do you really think that they ever meant we the people?
The reason why I say yes, and I'll tell you why, is because the founding fathers could have, they could, if they were really looking to pull that off, meaning increase their own power, they could have easily gone to the king and set up sweet deals with the king for them and their posterity, and the king would have gone for it because these were royalty, people of royalty, and they could have just done that. Instead, they risked everything, their lives, their honor, everything they put on the line for the setting up of this nation. So if they wanted to go down that road, it would have been a lot easier and it create a lot more wealth for them if they would have just gone to the king and worked out a deal. Instead, they flipped the bird to the king and said, we're not playing your game. We're going to liberate the masses. We're going to liberate. That's why France, when France saw what George Washington did, they said, if he does not set himself as a king, he is the greatest man to ever walk the earth, is what they literally said. They said he's just an unbelievable man because he could set himself up as a king. And quite frankly, after the Revolutionary War, the people requested he become their king. They were begging him to be their king. And he went, no, 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 no. We just did this whole war thing to obliterate the king, to get rid of a king and to liberate we the people. So that's why history proves they really meant we the people.
I like it.
You like it.
I like how you spoke. It was non-offensive.
What's that?
It was non-offensive. It was nice to listen to.
Well, I appreciate that. For once, you actually enjoyed my voice. It's just amazing. Well,
Oh,
Yasmin,
you're
it's always
funny.
a pleasure. And really, I mean that sincerely. Looking forward to, we will see you again next week. We'll figure out another topic. Love you tons, and you have a great day.
You too.
Take care.
See you
Bye.
soon. Bye.